Equivalence Introduction. Translation is a complex process involving not just converting words but conveying meaning. The equivalence technique is a key approach for achieving this goal. Equivalence focuses on finding the closest equivalent meaning in the target language while maintaining the original message's essence and intent. Principles. 1. Understanding the source text. Thorough comprehension of the original text is essential for identifying its meaning and intended impact. 2. Cultural sensitivity. Translation must consider cultural differences and nuances, ensuring that the message resonates with the target audience. 3. Linguistic accuracy. The translated text must be grammatically correct and adhere to the target language's conventions. 4. Target audience consideration. Translators must tailor their approach to the specific needs and expectations of the intended audience. Types of equivalence. Formal equivalence focuses on literal translation, preserving the original text structure and word order. Dynamic equivalence prioritizes conveying the meaning and impact of the original text, even if it involves grammatical changes. Pragmatic equivalence considers the context and cultural nuances of the target audience. Strategies for achieving equivalence. Lexical substitution. Replacing source language words with their closest equivalents in the target language. Paraphrasing. Rephrasing the text to convey the same meaning using different words or grammatical structures. Cultural adaptation. Adjusting the text to reflect the target culture's norms and values while preserving the original meaning. Back translation. Translating the text back to the source language to verify its accuracy and ensure the intended meaning is preserved. Challenges and limitations. Equivalence is not always achievable, especially when dealing with complex concepts, idioms, and cultural references. Cultural differences, language variations, and contextual factors pose significant challenges in achieving true equivalence. Cultural differences, translating a humorous idiom that is not culturally relevant in the target language. Language variations, finding an equivalent word or phrase in the target language that captures the nuance of the source text. Contextual factors, translating a scientific term that has a different meaning in the target language's scientific community. Equivalence in practice. The equivalence technique is applied in various translation scenarios. It involves finding equivalent expressions, idioms, and cultural references that maintain the original text's intent and style. Conclusion and future directions. Equivalence is a dynamic and challenging aspect of translation. It involves understanding both the source text and the target language, culture, and audience. Achieving equivalence requires translators to be sensitive to cultural nuances, language variations, and contextual factors. Never stop learning!